Hey everyone, and welcome to another installment of Tom's World. In today's video, we're going to be walking in the woods around the river access in Bensalem, PA. We're in search of an old burial crypt. It's got to be here somewhere, so let's go check it out. So here we are heading down a familiar trail. I was here not that long ago. There was snow everywhere. Incidentally, this is a place where, for those of you that watch my videos, this is where I took my little fall. Was not fun. It was funny in hindsight, but not fun. See all the familiar sights. The little wall that has a bunch of it missing due to erosion. The little beach over here, the beach way down there that I fell at. But we're not going there. We might stop by and just check it out, but for the most part, we're going to be concentrating on this side, away from the river. Now, I didn't get the exact location as to where this burial crypt is supposed to be. However, I don't think that it's in the woods directly behind the parking lot. So, like, not obviously not the side that the river's on, but the other side. I went into those woods, and it's kind of cut off by a gate, which I assume has something to do with Penryn. And real quick, just to go in here and show you guys this, since we weren't able to see it when the snow was over, or rather all over the place, I should say. I had said that this was like mostly sand back here, and you can almost already see it on the trails where it's becoming more sand than dirt. I'm not gonna waste too much time on this, but I just wanted to give like a little reference. We might come back here if I can't find it further down, that crypt that I'm looking for. We're going to try to search this place thoroughly. And I'm hoping that it's on this side of State Road and not the other side of State Road. So I figure the best place to start in looking for this would be to go to the furthest point out that I can and work my way back. I was told that it's actually closer to State Road, which would probably be why I've never come across it, because I don't usually go that far down into the woods. But, or I should say up into the woods, however your perspective is there. But today we're gonna, for the first time, for as long as I've been coming here. Oh, the damn wind's kicking up. For as long as I've been coming here, I usually don't go that far into the woods to the point where you're almost out of it and onto State Road. But for the sake of today's video, we're going to experience it together for the first time. And I'm sure that little teepee of sticks and branches is still standing, since it's been there all these years. And now it's only been a matter of weeks. Again, not the main focal point. It's actually a bit more cooler out today than I figured it was going to be. My hands are already getting a little numb. It's got my nose running and everything. Fun times. But that's okay. It's for exploration. And I'd rather be out in the cold in the woods, because then there's less little critters around. Yep. There's the teepee. So this point right here is usually the deepest into the woods that I go. And as I walk, I'm just scanning around, trying to see if I can see any red brick buildings. It's supposed to be red brick and have like wrought iron gate on it or something like that, or a cast iron gate. Still scanning. Also, as we walk through here, wanted to mention last weekend, Saturday night at 11 o'clock Eastern time, I actually I had my live show streamed to my YouTube, and I saw I got quite a few views, a lot more than I thought I would. It is an hour long, and I'm showing a video that's already on here. And I did get some comments. I got the wind kicking up now. But I just want to say I appreciate everybody watching it, even if you only watched for a little bit. I do appreciate it. And let me know in the comments what you thought. And if you haven't watched it, you could go watch some of it or all of it and let me know what you think. It's just me showing my videos. And I'm there with my friend Frank, and we pretty much talk over the video, but most of it's related to what's going on in the video. But you know, it's usually a good time. We joke around, have a couple beers. Again, it's not the PG rated version of me like you get with these videos, but I'm not too vulgar. An F word may slip out here and there. And I'm still just scanning around. Actually, this is weird. I didn't think that the front of Penryn came out this far, but apparently it does. And there's a little hill here, so might be worth investigating when I come back, which might be really soon actually. I don't know if I'm gonna get through this. I'll give it a shot over here. Yeah, we can get through this. Just gotta keep bending down. Wondering if it might be worth it to go out onto their parking lot to look around the rest. But I know that we're almost at State Road. At least I think. Jack. No idea what that means. That's like right at the edge of the parking lot for Penryn. Huh. A little waterway here. It's flowing down towards the river. Now the question is, should I try to jump this? Or see if it seems to be a tree going across it down here. Of course, I got nothing to hold on to. I'll assess it once I get there. Well, I got over it. The tree that I initially saw, I didn't want to trust because it's kind of rotting out a little bit. But this one seems sturdy enough, so now I'm on the other side. And let's see if we can find this thing. Oh, well, that's fun. I'm just looking over to the right, and I noticed that there's a bridge that goes over that little waterway. Oh well. No worries. This is definitely uncharted territory for me. I mean, it looks like every other woods I go into, but I've definitely never walked around here. Still walking and searching. I know I can't be too far from State Road at this point. I can hear the cars. And where we are seems to be just about the height of this hill anyway. Mind you, it's not a huge hill. Getting all tripped up on all the little sticks and dead branches and stuff. Still not seeing anything. I know I'm supposed to be looking for red bricks. And I think I'm almost on the next property over. I think that's a private property. Not exactly sure what it is. I've seen it from like down on the beach, way down by the river. There always seems to be activity going on there. But I've got no idea what it is. Some trees cut down up here closer to that property. At first I thought it might have been whatever was left of a building, but nope. Yeah, I really hope they didn't mean on the other side of State Road, because I don't know if I'm going to go through all through those woods there. I mean, I'll stay in these ones, see if I can find anything. But yeah, I don't know. If I don't find it here, then maybe there'll be a part 2 to this video. And I'll search those woods over there. Yeah, see, I'm almost on the private property here. And I don't see, I'll walk up a little more up here. As I said though, I'm scanning around as I walk, seeing if anything sticks out like a structure or something. But I'm not seeing anything. And we're on a hill here. And up ahead, it almost looks like it goes up even more. But as I said, I think that might be on the other side of State Road. Or maybe I'm wrong. If I am, I'll just keep going. Brush gets a little thick here. See if I can go around. That was the spookiest thing I've ever heard, and you know what? I hope it picked up on the video, because I just heard somebody whistle behind me and I turned around and nobody's there. It was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Anything's possible. It's weird, this is almost like a trail that I'm on. And I'm looking to my left at the incline of the land there, and there's a little stream going across it. And I will only attempt that if I happen to think that I see the building. I really hope that whistle got caught on there. Get something like that and you turn around and nobody's there. More the paved waterway. And I'm just working my way to the higher points of what I see, in hopes that we can find this structure. Because the more I think about it, I don't normally see hills in here. And we're definitely on one. But as I mentioned, I don't normally come this far up through the woods. I'm not seeing any red bricks. I'm not seeing any structures at all. Huh. Well, I guess I'll head back. I'm definitely not taking the same exact way back. I'll tell you, your mind plays tricks on you when you don't know exactly where you are. I mean, I know that seems a bit dramatic, but you know, out of the corner of my eye, I keep thinking I see a bunch of things running away. It's just some leaves. I think I see the bridge up there for the Penryn driveway. Maybe I'll just walk down that driveway and try to work my way back down to where I was when I first saw Penryn. And I don't know, either that or I'll keep going along just the outskirts of it. Pretty much the way I followed up here. I was really hoping that it was going to be up there. That I was just going to come across and go, oh look, here it is. Nah, can't be that easy. Well, been walking around in here for a little while now. Still no sign of the crypt. At this point, I'm back near Penryn, and if this device that my phone is on would cooperate with me and stop moving all over the place, I'd be happy. So, I'm confident I'm going in the right direction. I just have to find my way back to that path. So as I'm making my way back to that path, I happen across this. There's a lot of red bricks. I wonder if this might be what's left of the burial crypt. I mean, the bodies were not left in there, they were moved. But it was supposed to still be standing, so I don't know. Maybe this isn't it. Maybe these are just bricks that were thrown over here when they were redoing the Penryn mansion after it was bought, because it was there for a long time without anybody owning it, and there was stories that it was supposed to be haunted, and I think paranormal teams had even gone there. Not that I saw videos of that, but I heard about it or read about it a long time ago when I first started venturing around in here. Yep, lots of dead leaves. Okay, so I know that we have Penryn over here. I can see through the trees that way the little structure that they made over the summer to have events in. So that must mean that the path I'm looking for is down this way. And instead of finding that path, I found my way back to where all the sand is that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. We're just on the other side of it here. So that was a big fat flop. I'll walk back down once I get out to the main trail there, and I'll see if I can just eyeball it as I'm going down, see if anything stands out. But I would think that I would probably have seen it by now in all my travels here. As I mentioned, I've been coming here for a long time, taking pictures, little videos, long before This Is Tom's World was around. And you know, it's something that I would think I would have come across if you could see it from the main trail. Then again, if you're not looking for it, you may not see it. So I'll give it a once over, and I'll turn you back on once I get to the end of the trail if I don't see it. But once again, I got to say thank you again to everybody who has subscribed. All the kind comments. I mean, you're all awesome. Like totally awesome. Also, thank you to the friends and family that I've made over at Psycho Bunny Death Cult, PBDC TV, Psychomantium 13, Roots Bleed Red. Everybody there is very cool. One big family of people who put up all kinds of different content. So we'll get back in the car, drive down State Road, and go to Neshaminy State Park for a quick look. And here we are, Neshaminy State Park. And I thought, for the benefit of people who are new to my channel, and I've been asked before, I did kind of do this once before, but not completely, of how to get to the garden. So as you can see, I'm in the parking lot. I'm in the second parking lot here. All you have to do is come down to this trail and make a left. And I'll try not to cut this little walk up too much in the clips. And there are multiple paths off to the right. And just for the sake of making it easier, and the fact that there's somebody walking down, and I know people don't always like to be on videos, we'll go down this trail. The first one off to the right kind of serpentines a little bit. I normally like to go down a couple more paths than this because it just makes for more of a dramatic reveal when you come around the corner. But this one works too. I'm still trying to, after all this time, get used to this this gimbal that I have, which is supposed to help make things more stable, but I sometimes forget to hold it the right way, and it starts tilting all over the place like that. See, like that. And as you're coming down this path, you'll see right ahead of you, you got the wall there, and the little house on the left. On the other side of that wall is the garden. It was a garden. It still is. It just doesn't have the flowers and the bushes and all that in there. It's not yet. Because we do have a fundraiser, and you can go check it out. The link is always in the descriptions of my videos. The Sarobia GoFundMe account. for the Sarobia. I forget what I call it I think it's just a Sarobia fundraiser is what I call it in the description. But it's all in there. The location of the mansion when it was here. And I was just told by the lead maintenance guy that they did get rid of a lot of that tree over there, and I can see they did. It's all cut up. Some parts of it are still there. Strange that the last little bit of snow that's left here, which is a lot less than it was a week or so ago when I did my my live feed here. Which, if you missed it, you could always catch it. It's about an hour long. Not the live feed I was talking about on my YouTube. I was actually here during the day looking for some happiness because I was a little bummed that day. And I was just traipsing through the snow and answering people's questions and stuff like that. But it's strange that the little bit of snow that's left is all over the very last project that I did in here, which was uncovering these unknown paths. What I really want to see is over here. The chessboard is completely uncovered. You gotta love it. We'll look at it from the other angle so the sun's not right in the camera. The grass, the side is definitely good. Thank you again, Harry Downey. Downey Landscaping. Go over and check on the little pond over here. Might still be frozen because it's still been pretty cool out. But for the sake of those who are new to the channel, all these brick paths that you see in here, more than 95% of them were dug up by me and some other volunteers who are awesome people, and they were hidden for a long time. And we all share a love for this place, and we want to see it come back as a garden. Again, that's why I have the fundraiser. So even if you can't give to the fundraiser, you can share out the link. It's still somewhat frozen, not completely. But do please share out the link. We're trying to bring this place back to its former beauty. I can't talk. My lips are frozen. The old reflecting pool on up to the fountain. When we first started things out here, this fountain was filled with dirt and rocks of all kinds. It was a mess. I wasn't sure if we were going to find concrete on the bottom or if it had all been just deteriorated, but thankfully it was not. I do wish that the bowl was still on there, but maybe something we can work on if we raise enough money. Currently, while we have, I think it's like $1,800 some dollars, it's enough to buy some plant life. But as I've mentioned multiple times, we need money for equipment as well. The park does not have the extra funds to contribute to any of it. So we have to get the plant life, the equipment. We have to maintain everything. The only thing that the park can do is just continue to mow the grass. And now the spade planters are filled with leaves. And of course we have the sundial here. Sans sundial, though. There was one there, but either the weather got to the liquid nails or somebody pried it up. However, it's not gone. The volunteer who it belonged to, it's back in his possession, and we will figure it out. It's a really cool looking sundial. You can go back in my old videos of this place and you'll see it. And on the other side, where I was over by the chessboard, the stone structure you saw there was also a sundial. So this is the other sundial. This was all carved by the former owner of this land, Robert Logan. You can see it's got little different symbols on it. Another one there with the shadow of my camera and my gimbal. Another one there. And then this one you actually kind of got to bend down to see. Well, it's still hard to see, but it's an owl face. You can see the detail in that. He spent a lot of time on that, and he definitely loved that thing a lot. So this is my happy place. And with that, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit, just sit down and look around. That's what I do when I'm here. It's a beautiful place, it really is. So, if you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe and you hit that notification bell. Doing so will allow you to get notifications when I put up new videos. Also, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. And that's it. Again, check out the fundraiser. Make sure you look up Dom and Tom's World. We are on YouTube. We're also on Facebook. We are also on Psycho Bunny Death Cult, Psycho Bunny DC, PBDC TV, Psycho Mantium 13, and Roots Bleed Red. And a lot of those pages also have YouTube channels, which you can find us on as well. And make sure you go to my Facebook page for This Is Tom's World, which you can find the link for in the description. And give that page a like. Because sometimes I do post things to the Facebook page that don't make it up here to the YouTube channel. So it's kind of like getting a little bit of bonus content. Plus I will sometimes just randomly do live sessions there, and you can ask me whatever questions you may have. And so, with all that said, I'm going to end this now and enjoy my alone time here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting This Is Tom's World. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you stay healthy, stay safe, and take care.